Hello, everyone. I'm Emily.
Hello, Emily. Hi, everyone. It is so great to be hanging out with all of you today. Just last weekend, I saw a guy completely freeze up at a neighborhood barbecue.
Oh no, what happened to him?
He was holding a hot dog, the host smiled at him, and asked the scariest question in the English language.
Let me guess. So, tell me about yourself.
Exactly. And this poor guy just stared at his hot dog in pure panic.
I know that feeling so well. It is such a huge, open question.
It really is. You suddenly forget who you are, what you do, and where you live.
Right. You think, wait, do I like things? Who am I?
It happens to everyone, even native speakers. But it is especially hard when you are learning English.
Why do you think it makes people so nervous?
Because there are no rules. When someone asks where you're from, there's only one answer.
Yes, it's a simple fact. You just say your country or your city.
But when someone says, "Tell me about yourself," they are giving you a blank page.
And a blank page is terrifying. You don't know where to start or when to stop.
Exactly. And you also don't want to sound arrogant, right?
Totally. In a lot of cultures, talking about yourself is actually considered rude.
Oh yeah, that is a great point. But in American culture, it is just a normal way to start a conversation.
People are not testing you. They're just trying to find a connection.
Yes, they are looking for something in common so they can keep talking to you.
So today, we are going to fix this problem forever.
We are going to give you simple, natural ways to answer this question in any situation.
Are we talking about job interviews or just hanging out with friends?
Both, because the way you answer at a barbecue is very different from a job interview.
That is so true. You do not want to give your resume at a party.
And you don't want to talk about your favorite video games at a serious job interview.
Which is why this is actually a two-part series.
That's right. Today, we are looking at the big picture of how to introduce yourself.
But next time, our next episode will be Tell Me About Your Job.
We will show you how to talk about your specific work in various professions, so listeners definitely do not want to miss that.
It is going to be so helpful for building your career vocabulary.
Okay, so where should we start today?
Let's start with the hardest situation first, the job interview.
Oh, the interview. The stakes are high and your hands are sweating.
Exactly. The interviewer sits down, looks at your resume and says, "So, tell me about yourself."
I had a student named David who used to struggle with this so much.
What did David do?
He would start his story from the very beginning, literally the beginning.
Like when he was a child?
Yes, he would say, "I was born in a small hospital in 1995.
Oh no, that is way too far back.
Right? The interviewer does not need to know about your elementary school.
When they ask this in an interview, they really mean tell me about your professional self.
Exactly. They want to know why you are sitting in that chair today.
So we teach a very simple formula for this. It is called past, present, future.
Past, present, future. How does that work?
Actually, I like to mix it up and start with the present.
Ooh, I love that. Starting with right now grounds the conversation.
Exactly. You start by telling them what your current situation is.
Give us an example of a good present sentence.
You could say, right now, I am an account manager at a tech company.
That is perfect. It is clear, simple, and gives them context immediately.
What if someone is a student looking for their first job?
They can say, "I am currently finishing my degree in marketing."
Beautiful. Just one clear sentence about who you are today.
Okay, so that is the present. Where do we go next?
Next, we quickly go to the past. How did you get here?
And this is where we avoid talking about the hospital where we were born, right?
Exactly. The past just means your recent, relevant experience.
So you might say, before this, I spent 3 years working in customer service.
Yes, Or I have always loved technology, which is why I studied computer science.
It creates a logical bridge. It shows how your past led to your present.
How much detail should they give about the past?
Keep it very brief. Just hit the highlights. Do not list every job you ever had.
Right. The interviewer has your resume already. They just want the story version.
Okay, so we have the present and we have the past. What is the future?
The future is the most important part. It is why you are at this specific interview.
Like what you want to do next?
Yes, you connect your goals to the job you are applying for.
I see. So you say something like, and now I am looking to bring my skills to a larger team like yours.
Exactly. Or, I am really excited about this role because I want to focus on data analysis.
That sounds so professional and organized.
It really does. It shows you have a plan and you know what you want.
Let's put it all together so our listeners can hear how smooth it sounds.
Okay, I will be the candidate. Ready?
Go for it.
Currently, I'm a project manager at a small agency. Before this, I spent 2 years in graphic design, which helped me understand the creative process. Now, I am looking for an opportunity to manage bigger campaigns, which is why I'm so excited about this position.
Wow. If I were the boss, I would hire you right now.
Thank you. But you see how it tells a complete story in just 30 seconds.
Yes, it doesn't ramble, it has a clear ending.
That is a huge secret. You have to know how to stop talking.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people finish their answer, but then they get nervous and keep going.
They just trail off and say, "So, yeah, that is me."
We have all done it. But ending strong on your future goal is much better.
Before we move on to casual situations, I want to check in with our listeners.
Yes, if you are enjoying this episode and feeling a little more confident, please like this video.
It helps us so much, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our lessons.
And we have a question for you. Tell us in the comments, what is your current job?
We love reading about all the amazing things you guys do around the world.
So, Emily, we covered the serious job interview, but what about a party?
This is completely different. If you use the interview answer at a party, it sounds weird.
Oh, absolutely. If someone at a barbecue says, "Tell me about yourself," and you say, "I am looking to expand my professional skills."
They would probably walk away and find someone else to talk to.
Social situations are about finding the vibe. People want to know your personality.
So how do we answer when a friend of a friend asks us?
You still want to give a short answer, but you focus on your interests and your life outside of work.
I love that. You can mention your job briefly, but then immediately pivot to your hobbies.
Exactly. I had a friend who would always say, "I work in finance, but my real passion is baking bread."
That is a fantastic answer. It gives the other person something fun to ask about.
Because nobody really wants to talk about finance at a party, right?
True. But everyone wants to know about baking bread.
It opens a door. The other person can say, "Oh, wow, what kind of bread do you make?"
This is the secret to making friends in English. Give them a hook.
What do you mean by a hook?
A small, interesting detail that they can easily reply to.
Like throwing a little fishing line out to see if they catch it.
Exactly. If you just say, "I'm an accountant from Texas," the conversation stops.
Right. The other person just says, "Oh, cool." And then it gets awkward.
But if you say, "I'm an accountant, but right now I'm spending all my free time training for a marathon,"
Boom. Now we have a conversation. I can ask about running, shoes, or fitness.
what if the listener doesn't have a big dramatic hobby, like a marathon?
It doesn't have to be big. You can just talk about how you relax.
True. You could say, during the week I work in IT, but on weekends I just love watching old movies.
That is perfectly fine. It shows your human side.
Sometimes native speakers won't even use the exact phrase, "tell me about yourself."
Oh, that is a great point. What else do they say?
In America, people love to ask, "So what keeps you busy?"
Yes, or they might say, what do you like to do for fun?
These are all just different ways of asking you to share your story.
And if you want a safe place to practice sharing your story, you should really try Mr. English AI.
Oh, absolutely. It is such a game changer for our students.
Mr. English AI is our smart assistant that lets you practice real conversations anytime, anywhere.
You can literally tell the AI, "Pretend we are at a party. Ask me about myself."
And it will chat with you, help you fix your mistakes, and build your confidence before the real thing.
It is completely stress-free. The link is right down in the description below.
Go check it out. Mr. English AI will help you improve so much faster.
Okay, Paul, are you ready to review some of the vocabulary we used today?
I am definitely ready. It is time for pocket words.
These are the words you can put in your pocket and take with you everywhere.
Our first word today is freeze.
Freeze.
This means to suddenly stop moving or talking because you are scared or nervous.
Yes. Like when I forgot my speech on stage, I completely froze.
Our second word is overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
This is when you feel like something is too big or too much for you to handle.
Like when you have 10 big projects due on the same day, you feel overwhelmed.
Our third word is highlight.
Highlight.
This means the best, most important, or most interesting part of something.
Exactly. When you tell your story, only share the highlights, not every small detail.
And our last word is a very casual one, vibe.
Vibe.
This is slang for the mood, feeling, or atmosphere of a place or a person.
Yes, a business meeting has a serious vibe, but a barbecue has a relaxed vibe.
Great examples, Emily. Now let's move on to my favorite segment.
It is time to smooth it out.
This is where we take a heavy beginner sentence and make it sound supernatural.
What is our first sentence today?
A lot of beginners say, I am born in Brazil.
People understand you, but it sounds a little bit translated.
Exactly. To smooth it out, a native speaker would say, I'm originally from Brazil.
I'm originally from Brazil. That sounds so much softer and more natural.
What about this one? My hobbies are to play video games.
It sounds a little robotic, like you're reading from a textbook.
Right. To smooth it out, just say, I'm really into video games.
I'm really into video games. We use really into all the time for hobbies.
Okay, here is a big one. Beginners always say, I have 30 years.
Yes, because in many languages you have your age, but in English you are your age.
Exactly. So to smooth it out, you simply say, I'm 30.
Just, I'm 30. You don't even need to say years old in a casual chat.
And our last one, I do engineering.
This is tricky because people aren't sure how to explain their industry.
To smooth it out, you can say, I work in tech, or I work in engineering.
I work in engineering. It sounds very professional and native.
Okay, Emily, let's put all of this into action with our practice conversation.
I love this part. This is where you hear everything working together in real life.
We are going to pretend we are meeting for the first time at a friend's dinner party.
Perfect. I will be the one asking the big question.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Emily.
Hi, Emily. I'm Paul. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, how do you know the host?
Oh, John and I actually went to college together. We've been friends for years.
That is so fun. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Chicago, but I moved here for work a few years ago.
Oh, really? What do you do?
I work in marketing during the week, but honestly, I'm really into photography right now.
Oh, wow. Photography? That is so cool. What kind of photos do you take?
Mostly street photography and landscapes. It keeps me busy on the weekends.
And scene. That was perfect.
Notice how I didn't give my resume. I just gave a quick highlight and mentioned a hobby.
Yes, and it gave me the perfect hook to ask you about your photos.
The conversation just flowed naturally without any awkward pauses.
And that is exactly how you handle that big, scary question.
You do not need to panic. Just remember the situation and share a little piece of who you are.
You guys are going to do great the next time someone asks you this.
We are so proud of the progress you are making every single week.
Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below.
And remember, our next episode is all about talking about your specific job, so stick around for that.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Take care.